What up, chat? Hold on. Give me a second. Let me finish this up here. All right, hold on. Y'all know me, I'm just posting up. I'm posting up.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Ooh.
Come now. There's no cause for panic.
Hold on. Oh wait, I might as well go ahead and start logging in while I'm doing this because we know it's gonna be forever. Oh man, who in my way? Okay. One more time. Oh shit. All right, bet. We sent that out. We're good. And then we do our ore here. Oh. Ooh, yow. Okay, we're good now. Okay, we're good. Damn, it's busy in here. All right, let's finish out this MSQ. Watch us be at the end of the last mission. I always stop at the last mission. Cause I don't go online and check how many missions there are. I need to figure out how to put that blur. So so we guys can't read chat. I'm sorry. Cause they're right. I don't trust this chat over here neither. Fools might say something weird, and then I gotta get influenced by it. They gotta think I'm influenced by it. No, bro. All right, let's go back and finish what we doing. Yeah, watch us be at the last mission. Watch. It's all good. I'll figure something out because I still got to do my dailies. I haven't done my dailies in a while. I need to be doing those. I feel like Friday though we're gonna work on what are we trying to say? Oh, the extreme raid. Gotta wait for it to load in. It's probably super packed in here, so it hasn't loaded up yet. I've been noticing FF14's been struggling a lot. Come on, game, load in. Come on, game, load in. All right, let's log out and then log back in. All right, start it back up. Anybody else been going through this? I noticed I've been going through it a lot once we got closer and closer to the update day. And I found out, Yoshi said the new DLC is gonna drop on September 8th, and then Wolverine drops on September 15th. So we got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure that out because I definitely want to play Wolverine and GTA 6. That's a must. There's no way I can't play GTA 6. Like, I have to play GTA 6. And I would prefer to stream that. All right. At least one of the one spawned in. Where's the rest of everybody? Oh my goodness. I mean, they're loading up. Look. All right, hold on. Let's go talk to the mender. And let's go here. And then come back. Okay, it seems like nothing's loaded. Is there a really bad server issue going on? Because I feel like this should have loaded up by now. Hold on, hold on. Nobody's saying it. Oh, they look good. Come on, where's it? Or maybe I'm in the wrong spot. I think I'm in the wrong spot though. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. One of y'all should have said that. Y'all just left me hanging. Y'all did that on purpose. Okay, here we go. Alfina continues to grapple with Halamarut's disclosure. The implications of the solstice and the winter schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all of our fellow Scions. Well, where's Lisay then? For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? Really? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald, but I trust there are no objections. Oh, hell no. I want to go. I want to go. To settle then, to the Rising Stone. Okay. This one just nets me a couple bucks. All right, I'm good with that. Oh, come on. But you could go ahead and stop acting a fool. I haven't been here in forever. Hey, let's go, bro. Hugabert, what's up? Hugabert, whatever your name is. There goes the wandering minstrel. Where's Lise? Call y'all. Where's Lise? Where's Lise? Where's Lise? There, thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of the tidiness. Speaking of who, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them while we them a little while longer. Okay? I don't care. Where's Lise? Where's my girl at? Well, now I gotta ask the internet.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another.
Yeah.
All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
But that didn't mean she had to leave us.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route.
Okay, that's cool. This is all we need.
We weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
Oh, I forgot about Estinian.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag. Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Yeah, I sure will. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's been going down. Then the Asians decided to hook up with the Wanderers, the Winterers, and now these motherfuckers is trying to take over the world and do some stupid shit. But then again, it's not them actually doing it. The world, after Hydaelyn died, you know, the world decided to come to, all the world decided to come together. The multiverse is closing in on us. Oh, snap.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
I just realized this is it. This is Doomsday.
Remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be real. Most of y'all don't even know. The dude in the middle, I know him.
Irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation.
Shorty in the back, I know her too.
Possibly do.
You're a scientist, damn it. Find out.
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Hydaelyn is Tony Stark, just to let y'all know.
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Vanar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
You had any way of knowing? I think she knew and chose to trust in us. Yeah, I think she knew and chose to trust in us. I think she knew. I think she knew. Like Tony Stark knew. Tony Starks. I said Starks. Tony Stark knew what was going to happen the whole time. He knew what was going to happen. He said it. He said this is going to break a lot of stuff when we go back, if we go back in time, because he knew what was going to happen. He knew about the TVA. He knew about all of it. TVA. Yeah, I said TVA. Goodness gracious. Let me stop talking.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
And now and then. And forever. My little Tataru. My little Tataru.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
What the f did everybody else do? I did all the work.
Indeed.
Me and the others.
All food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession.
There was no question about that. He stole it. Go find Lisey. Go find Lisey and bring Lisey here, please. Because you're just saying goofy stuff right now.
It seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Duh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to act so mean to you. I just miss Lisey so bad. I'm taking my anger out on you. My bad, shorty. Oh, damn. Okay. Hoary Boulder first. Coltonet and I had remained in Corvus to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Those seldom smooth sailings and times in the region settled. The region settled, and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Koros. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. Yeah, you guys talk. I'll go talk to Osher Boulder. Ainor and I were training in Gridania when Voidson attacked the 12 Woods. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the twin adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the stars, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered confidential reports sent to the other scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly apprised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste to the Garlemald. While circumstances and duties may keep us apart, we remain bound by the common purpose. Indeed, may the purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Talk to you, Thinker. After you and Jay and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Yaxtrail. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of the Succession, you see. We journeyed east through Loiziniheda before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallaki. Though we had no time to study their art at the link, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. With that, could have been indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice it to say, we still have plenty to see in the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. All right, Ishtola, what you talking about? What's up, Ainor? How you doing? Oh, wait, I'm tripping. Judging by your guys, hold on. All right. 1 second, y'all. Okay, there we go. Judging by your Clements, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlanian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to preserve with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. That's what I said when I decided to become a tank. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft or brotherly ministration as I am. I knew you'd still require constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Was by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alice and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Ulyss and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Maybe one day, but not right now. We're about to change. Indeed. In the meantime, let us prepare a letter for Ulyss and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. It seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper bait. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. Will do. Let me go finally say, oh, damn it. Y'all go cut me into a cutscene, seriously? Walking to the moon.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Who this? Alex,
You needn't
I'm gonna
be
kick
so
your
worried.
ass, man.
I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Tell me where you're going.
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
I could get to you. I can get to you, Calyx.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so?
No, it
You have
is.
seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
What was that?
I will share with you a truth.
What's that?
We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
What is you talking about, young punk? If shattered stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to winter's end? Ooh, nice poem. Nice riddle. That's it? We're done. Okay, bet. Okay, we gotta wait. No. I still gotta find out what that is. Oh, we gotta finish the 11th circle. Okay. Where do I go to? To continue that side quest? I gotta get the third walk side quest going. I believe I go to where do we go? Where do we go? Not the moon. Is not, is it Elpis? What's up, Kelly? Don't give anything away. I'm doing it Saturday. Hopefully I'm doing it Saturday. Hopefully I'm able to do it Saturday. That's my goal, to do it Saturday. I gotta do it. Is it that tough though? Oh no, this ain't it. This ain't the city. It's definitely not the city. I got stuff I gotta do out here though. Where do we go? Let's go. Okay, then let's go to where it's. Is it Mamook? Is it Mamook? Motherfucker's got the car I want. I gotta finish that up. It's not Mamook. Let's see. It's really okay. I gotta play it. I gotta play it. I definitely gotta do it. Julia. Okay. I gotta play it. I gotta try it. I've been dead for the last 20 minutes. Which boss are you on? 1, 2, or 3? Oh, I can't wait to do it now. Now you got me excited. I feel like Goku right now. I'm tingling in my bones. The Wandering Minstrel. We got to talk to him. The Phantom Village. Is it the? It's the Hollow Promise. What's this one? I got to do this one. Hold on. Let's go talk to the Wandering Minstrel first. Get our missions unlocked. Get our Savage unlocked for tomorrow. Hey, you gonna Friday? You gonna try to join me on the Extreme? Not Savage. On the Extreme Friday. We're probably gonna bang it out all night and until we beat it, and then until we get the mount. Have you come here to share your heroic yarn with me, future with Griffin? Please do go on. You have my rapt attention. I'm quitting FF14 after this raid because of this raid. Hilarious. Don't let it get you. Don't let it get you. So what have you brought for me today? I want to see it. I've seen a little bit of it because I've watched the tutorial on it a little bit. I know the dread denizen of the depths who sought out the void gates and thence the source. Having already endured a deathless eternity in the void, it is not inconceivable they would have been content to merely preside over their realm without end. Yet perhaps our light-filled world presented such a loathsome affront as to beckon anew from the dark, intent on rendering all to naught. Of course we can but speculate upon their true designs. For your unforeseen arrival upon the red moon and laid any such vengeful plans to rest, it is fitting that your companion Zero was there by your side as the killing blow was struck, her name evoking new beginnings as it does. Were it not for that fateful reunion, mayhap all light would be enveloped in darkness, all life trapped within the ceaseless void. A world unmade. 'Tis a paradoxical notion, but one I nonetheless feel compelled to put to song. Now, how you sing this? I gotta figure out how you sing this. In darkest depths did they abide, cursed to lurk undying. Life and light they decry, the void's dread power rising. By golden path was ingress made, will and might prevailing, cleaving through the bleak domains, the void's dread powers failing. Kind of went into a nursery rhyme vibe there. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was it? Have you ever pondered how your life might have unfolded had you been born into the endless dark expanse? Good. That's one we're gonna take on. Not tonight. That's a Friday thing because that's gonna be all nighter, and I don't have all night tonight. All right, let's set up for our. Let's set up for this one. Right, running all sorts of content. Oh, I didn't know you can actually post on here that you're streaming as well. Yep, here it goes. Looks relieved to see you. Welcome back, Griffin. You'll be happy to know the guard remains on high alert in the event of any echoes appear in Dawntrail. As of now, there have been no reported sightings. We did, however, recently receive a missive from Kikwizana. He's finished conducting his text with Presh and request an audience. Bakul Jaja has already left to meet him. I can only assume you wish to be present to hear the results, so I would suggest you make for the outskirts at once. I got these 3 missions I gotta do. And I wonder if I'm definitely gonna do the Kefke raid. Wait, while I'm here, I mean, sheesh, while I'm here, might as well, hold on, y'all, hold on. While I'm here, let me see something. Let's see. Hold on. Hey, gummit. Let's see if we got this. I mean, I don't feel like we shouldn't have it. Make sure I'm thinking that, okay, good. It's not what I meant to do. Yeah, see, I did the wrong move. Gonna just drop for a second, we're good. Ah, too much power into it. Build the timer back up. Give us that 5 seconds. Drop it, drop it. Come on, give us that time back. Come on. Almost got you. It took a little bit too long. But you know what? We did it. We just got to get it. We got to get it tighter. We got to get it tighter. All right, we're good. We're good. We just needed to see if we just needed to know we can do it. That's all. We just needed to know we could do it. Thank you all for coming. So what have you learned? After a thorough examination of Prison Noxal, we discovered that, what, honey? Spit it out already. You've made your point that we are no longer, not really living. How bad could it be? Yes, as you say, you are indeed artificial life forms, each possessed of an electro core. Were said core to be damaged, it could be increasingly difficult to maintain your form until eventually you dissipate. This much you already know. And what is the present state of said cores? While Axel's core shows signs of wear, there is no significant damage. I don't expect it will break apart anytime soon. Precious core, on the other hand, as well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you hadn't already blinked out of existence. We used all electro tricks we had to mend the worst of the cracks. But it has been mended, yes? Her core should hold itself together so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all it would take for it to fall to pieces. It'll be fine. I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have left to do, right? And I couldn't imagine going on without you. We are comrades born of memory from the same home, after all, even if those I can recall are few and far between. Ah, that's right. You're always so quick to share what you do recall. It's easy to overlook how much you've forgotten. Yes, Bakujaja is right here. What is it? Oh, what is it? There's been an attack in Mamuk. Strange creatures the land guards are unable to identify. An attack? Echoes in all likelihood. The sentries there will need reinforcements. Let's hurry. Okay, now we go to Mamuk. I haven't even been fishing here yet. I haven't been fishing anywhere. And I love fishing. Help is on the way, dear. Bakujaja, and you've brought the others with you. You've all done well to hold the line. They're all dead. Okay, good. Hold door! Hold door! I'm not even DPS. I'm just running around rezzing people in this raid. Ananta here. Ananta here? These have to be Echo, right? Not even healing? What role are you playing right now? Well, I've certainly never seen or heard of such a creature in Tyrell before. I remember these fiends. In Vanadil, we call them Lamai. Their cunning is matched only by their ferocity. But thankfully not killing or ferocious enough to overcome our Landsguard. The situation is a little more complicated than that, I'm afraid. Allow me to explain. We were standing guard when an army of these snake creatures appeared, as if out of nowhere, surrounding us in an instant. The numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack any further, they could have easily overpowered us and besieged Mamook. Just as all hope seemed lost, a strange mage arrived, barely a child, judging by her size, and felled the army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we could make so much of her as ask her name or offer thanks. If I didn't know better, I'd say they describe Cryo. But are her magics that destructive? Yeah, she kind of a beast. She can get there. She can go there with them. We also retrieved a letter from the enemy's remain. Dearest champion, it is with great pleasure that I inform you a vessel for the king has last been chosen. To that end, I have sent forth the celebratory military procession. I hope that it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juno for the coming coronation ceremony. Invited? As if he wasn't planning to release more echoes should we refuse. There are continued skirmishes to the south even as we speak, but I fear it's a battle of attrition. Meaning they're just fighting just to fight. While I'd love to be the one to give the one that gives Sarulja sounding thrashing, my place is with the Landsguard. You seem to have a knack for passing on information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return. Right then. Let's go and kick Sarulja's scaly arse. Don't forget what Wazana said. If it looks like things are taking a turn for the worse, get out of there. Y'all don't worry about fighting, I got this. Me and my 9 tails. Even though 2 of the tails aren't actually tails, they're on his head. So technically they're ears, but they can still be tails. So 7 tails and 2 possibles. Yeah, that's a game of spades. Never mind. Come on. We need to hurry. Get in there. Enter Lord Juno. Look, another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut to the chase and get straight to the fighting. Perhaps, but Surreal Jaws struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk. Oh, someone did force their way in. I assumed you lot had simply grown impatient. Thieves then? No, such a feat beyond the petty bandits wandering Yaktel. You finished it? Nice, congrats. What's the level gear in there? I suppose it doesn't matter in the end. Whoever they are, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain. Enough with all the prattling. You're clearly no match for Griffin, so why not just turn yourself to the Lance Guard? Did you read my letter? I have found a vessel worthy of our one true king. He who first incited conflict in the lands of Vanadil. This adventurer has no chance against such a primordial being. Yeah, very good, Surreal Jaw. Finally, we will have the power we need to rule. Rule Vanadil, yes, but have we need of subjects in this world, or should we simply slaughter them all? What you talking about, Willis? 780, but it's loot locked? What you mean loot locked? Wait. So long as we draw, oh, you got a one piece per week. That's right. You will not bring harm to this world or any other. Ha, I thought you might say as much. Yeah, one per, okay. I'd expect nothing less from a man who's, perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, Griffin, never fear. When my echoes have finished with these appetizers, I've no doubt they will take their time on their main dish. So let us not waste any more time to commemorate this auspicious occasion and the coming of our king. A veritable feast of powerful foes awaits. I should hope you'll survive long enough to grovel at the feet of our new ruler. I added the laugh in. It just seemed like it fit there. That bastard didn't even acknowledge I was here. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he never forgets this face or my fist. You'll be doing no such thing, or have you already forgotten Kikwazana's warning? Leave this fight to us, please. Fine, but don't you go do anything reckless, you hear me? Oh, I'm good. Talk to him. Tell him that, not me. I'm gonna go in there and whoop ass. All right, so we got the third walk unlocked, ready for next week, for Saturday. I'm gonna leave that be for right now. I mean, I might as well go ahead and bang out some dailies. How much do I need? I've only earned 59 this week. Yeah, we could do some more. Or matter of fact, hold on. What's this mission? Oh no, that's the 11th walk. Ooh. I wonder. Before we do that, let's take a look at the 11th walk. Or the 11th circle. I mean, we're just doing it regular. Let's see if anybody's doing it. Let's see if anybody's doing it. And how many points do I get for doing it? Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Haven't done the 11th circle before. We'll learn today, won't we? Ooh, look at them pretty ass eyes. You're an Asian, though.
I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Enlightened.
All right, you look hard. I'ma just be real. Hey, let me call on the homies real quick. Oh, what the hell? Ephemeral Justice, Themis. Oh shit, hold on.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
No, wrong way. Okay, we did that wrong. I'm following everybody else. Well, what are we supposed to do? Oh, what am I hit by? Damn. We all got wiped. What's that mechanic? Why are you healing? No. Damn it. Oh, somebody already asked it. Ops for color. Check your debuff. Okay, okay. Opposite for colors or opt for colors? Okay, let's see.
My heart quivers in anticipation. Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Damn it, I got hit by it again. Good looking out.
Submit to the emissary's judgment. The balance must needs be maintained.
I don't know what's my debuff. Am I supposed to be here? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Oh no, I'm supposed to be over here. What the hell? Oh no. Ah. Oh, thank you, healer. Wrong one. Wait for my debuff to appear. Purple. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. How'd I go down? How'd I go down? I didn't see that. What's my debuff? Is it orange or purple? How am I getting hit so much? What?
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
What is going on? Oh wait, I forgot to provoke. Damn it.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Yeah, doing this one Savage is gonna be ridiculous. But at least we got him beat. No thanks to me. Literally, no thanks to me at all. I had a debuff on me the whole freaking time. I was horrible that raid. That was a bad raid. Oh no, I don't need any of this. I don't need any of that. I'm good. You could have it all, shorty. Yeah, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect anything out of that one. No commendations for that, because I didn't know any of the mechanics. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magic magnified the desire of their victims at the expense of all else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. What is this? Free, and I am no longer needed. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. work isn't over. No, you must render judgment of Athena's actions. This warmth, your ether. I have healed you, Asian. You grasped the spraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. Eldibus, the emissary. As such, it's fallen upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Ericthonius and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon the final ascent. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Griffin would guide you to our side once again. I am grateful he had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manner. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to see that she answers for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course, as I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Griffin knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of aether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us at all the same time, all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul while it was still within its body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error. After the sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sight toward Griffin. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By scrutinizing his feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Griffin's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to say Claudian. Yeah. An arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chosen Claudian, what makes him more suited than anyone else. Although I have never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Ericthonius. What? What? Why would she? It is as I thought. I need to finish this. Demis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Claudine. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable as Elidibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood as we are now. She would unmake us in an instant. Griffin, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate and the fate of many others, many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections. I do, actually. God or no, I shall cast her down. Burden I'm used to carrying. Objections? No. Concerns? Yeah. Objections? No. Concerns? Yes. Though we may not know what form Athena will take, I have faith that your skill will see us through this trial as it has many times before. And we all appreciate Griffin's willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this would liberate Claudian. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. The same goes for you, Griffin. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your prowess. Then let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Before we face Athena, I must know. Go ahead and get lost, homie. I must know. If she had never discovered the Arasite, he watched more CSs on your stream that I did in this game, in game. Oh, cutscenes. I love the story. The story is dope. Had never fallen under its influence. We should never. Would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I have asked myself the same question. Questions with no answer, I fear. You gotta embrace the story. You gotta embrace the story, Kaylee. It's just one of the good ones. But let us put them out of our minds. There is something we must discuss, and I would do so not as La Habrea, but as father to his son. What are you two talking about? I skipped all the way to DT. You're no longer level synced. All right. So now we can do 12. Let's do 12. Let's get this over with. The 12th. Go ahead and eat some more popcorn. Make sure we're good there. Oh, we made it. Hold on. Hold on. We just get that ready. We just pop that in there and get it ready. You may have to wait. You made it to Dawntrail. You didn't watch the Shadowbringer story?
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
I started to play the MSQ, but it was boring. So, oh, no. Okay, you could skip a Realm Reborn, but all the rest of them are dope. But I would even recommend playing, because then you missed out on Lysae. Really play MMOs for the story. It's all the same. Someone pissed off a god. Now the world is ending. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, real. Oh no. I'm watching the tank. Oh, I don't have my tank stance on. God damn it. I hate when it does that. It just, oh shit. Okay. I see everybody over here. All in the tank. I supposed to do? Damn it. Flashbang! Oh geez, not this way. What are we supposed to? Oh shit. I knew that was gonna kill me. I knew that was gonna kill me. I did not know what to do there. Oh shit. Oh, she knocked out both the tanks. Oh, they used the LB on that. They said, nah, we need the tanks for this. I got my stance on. What the hell? I think I forgot I fell. I won't need on that. And it's gone. Okay, I'm out. I received a player commendation for playing like butt cheeks. Come on. So I know what happened. I listened to the story. Oh, okay. You okay. I know what you're talking about. Nah, but you miscally say her old pretty self. She 25, so she good. I'm mad she's gone. They haven't brought her back. That's my favorite Scion. Countless years I waited within this that stifling crystal, and now, when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way? Your dream is not but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? What did you hope to find? It matters not. The fact remains she worked against the interest of the star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know my mother, why my mother cast us aside. How unlike you, Erichthonius. We're never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. Huh? What is this insanity? My theory was that any true God would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not be but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards, that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives already upon it? In that I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot be ushered their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take the self-same course. Wow, so they told us this already. I just didn't finish the story. They told us this already. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The Aracite made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from the whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You are but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. Ooh, damn. What are you saying? Poor Ericthonius, always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool, and like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time came. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands and ensured that you would feel a cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings for your design? Oh wait, no. She's doing. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, stand in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it, but with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless, if this star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Big shiny ball attack. She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. She will do no such thing. Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another. One whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memories seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. Hold on. Night, baby, love you. But Athena inhabits him still. What will become of you? I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life, others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up, searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. This decision is yours to make, and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Well, what if you teamed up with her? Would you still be proud? Ericthonius, do not dare. No, stop this. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own, and I have found my true family. Soul Dash. Oh wait. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me. What is happening? Athena's magic should be impotent with no body to fuel them. Precisely. Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandemonium together, and now it crumbles. Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Griffin's final resting place. But yeah, I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm gonna teleport out. I'm good. I'm good. Damn, y'all just gonna leave her there? Of all my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing, that you would even be capable of defying me. Is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dearest mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? Apologies, but I am only the dregs of your memory. I can do naught but watch as the evil you brought collapses, bearing you under its weight. How disappointing, truly useless that to the last. Damn, mother is cold. And who made me that way? Ooh, burn! I'm mad I didn't complete these stories when I first got in here. I was just worried about getting the MSQ done, like you, Kaylee. I was just worried about getting that done. But now I got these stories. These stories are dope. The 8.0, I promise you, I'm going ham. Although Ericthonius was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve. Full aware of the potential consequences, let us look back on this moment, not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, but so hoping, yeah. I think Evercode is gonna be way better. I think Evercode is gonna be like a restart. I think he wants to really do it. He wants to really get into it. I don't know what happened with Dawntrail. Dawntrail was a good story. I like Dawntrail. Don't get me wrong. The whining of Wuklamat was annoying, but it what? Why is it telling me to enter the third walk? We shall stay here. But yeah, the whining of Wuklamat was annoying, but the story was still worth it. It was worth it. The 14 ticker page with Token. We didn't need the backstory of every freaking tree branch. That is true. But I think he's gonna slide that aside. I think he's finally starting to recognize that people don't like all that backstory. We want the backstory, but yeah. He'll probably put it in side quests, and that way, if people don't want the story, they don't have to do it. But I'm gonna do the side quests. I always do side quests. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Claudian and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the Aetherial Sea. You should rest, and I will not take it no for an answer. What? Bear watches over Claudian. What? It seems we can do not but wait. There's still more? Oh, the epilogue. What happened after? Perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. While your colleague Nimgigi was enlightening us on the historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the Asians, La Habrea. Yeah, that fool, he was a trip. Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Asians to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connection between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asians in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? I don't think it was you, or was it younger you? You were him. See, if you say it is so, then there is no reason to disbelieve it. The Asians, or Paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds, and I still find it difficult to comprehend the depths of which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star? I admit, 'tis a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. I'll tell you, the only thing I skip are the beast tribes. It appears Claudian has awakened. I just float past those things. Griffin, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. So? By Brea, Ericthonius' memory of you dwell within me still. Through unyielding discipline, you hope to forge a son equal to yourself, but the crucible you placed him in it left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, No. I will hear no more. Though you may possess Ericthonius' memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of the Ascian, but you are not him. You are La Brea of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that, you deserve the utmost praise and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trial is behind you, but you may find that the Pandemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus, liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find the answer: the past. However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decision I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow my son's footsteps. The odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. My time draws near, but I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you would share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I await your return. How about that one? Hold on. I got 2 spots I need to clear out. I gotta come and do the shared fates of all of this, or the fates of all of this. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's just these 2 I've missing. That lets you know how long I stayed in these worlds. I told you I was on the story just like you, and I disappeared in it. Oh, the hollow promise, enter the 3rd wall. There. Done. Enter the gates. Wait, now what y'all up want me to do? May go back and do it on an alt. I do have la 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 and named Chicken Nugget. I can play. bring the la 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 fin out. I like that name. I imagine you named him Chicken Nugget. Griffin, truth be told, I thought you would you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I'm looking for answers, buddy. How neatly you obfuscate your motivation. Do as you will, then. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I can hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandemonium together. Why not at least share with him our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in the rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we've poured through Athena's research into the Hermathoi. Thus, we were able to restore Hegemon's mind and body. Yet there is still much work to be done, damage to repair, keywords to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which that must be put to rest. One concerns Pandemonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve could cause me to delay, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burden with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. There she goes. Stay here. This will be over soon. Why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still so much to be done if the warders are to be freed. You have served with Pandemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword now that Agdistis, look at that, is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few other that are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating Hephaestus from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which comes at no cost, no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the warder's mind, let alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. This is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into the Hemitheus, absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited such emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperos and Agnestis, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bond, Hephaestus took steps to throw pandemonium into chaos. With the attention divided, keywords and warders alike were easy targets. But there was the act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. Yeah, see, this is when the side quests were long. Everything was super long. For long days and nights, I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were to set in motion long ago, when she claimed the minds of one of her admirers, which is you. Hegemon, none would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead, do you? Your loyalties lies not with my vision of Pandemonium, but Athena's. Master La Habrea, what has spurred this sudden accusation? I assure you there is a proper explanation. Hush. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision, one which was made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength I have lost. I must embrace the odious memory. Oh. Mark well this sight, engrave it upon your very soul. You now bear witness to the true La Habrea. Cannot imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will towards me, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow pandemonium to divert my focus. Hegemon, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to overseeing this prison, none others who will take such pride in their duty. My loyalty, Athena, may led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? I require your talents, as I require Hephaestus. The past is of no consequence. Very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. Brea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation and thinks not twice of his judgment as sounded. Yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. So long as the duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Good. If this is his path that he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I allow our bond to fray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead. I would not ask you to the same, Griffin. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. I came, I cometh, I conquereth. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. I done already beat your ass, so it's all good. I'll do that. Okay. Now back to here. You fit your head in here. Oh. I hate trade sales. Come on, let's hurry this up. Thou art must be in bed. I guess I'll get my game of Soros in the morning. Come on. Dang. It would just be okay. So many outfits, the new glam. Oh, need the new glam. Okay, so many out. I want to see you get glammed up. I want to get glammed up too. I just want to get to 780. I mean, I want to get all the way to 780 before I do it. Which, by the way, how much? Shit, I haven't heard any of those. Okay. There you are, Griffin. While you were away, Themis, they have bell-bottom jeans. Where? Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. You're gonna have to show me where all the cool clothes are at, so I can get those. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling. We could have used a better word than niggling. At my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signatures emanating from Aziz La, doubted source. Oh, you talking about the website? She got as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take her to this place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. Ah, okay. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memory stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Ericthonia's soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Ericthonius exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Aziz Law was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness. Usually, although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we plant the seed of growth. Although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control, that the voice in the crystal belongs to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researchers could come to that conclusion. Your reassurance means more than you know. Thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question why La Hebrea and Ericthonius would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Ericthonius' memories and such magical talents are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us to behold. Shall we witness it together? Oh, this is the Harry Potter books all day. The water. Now go dip your head in it. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and creation magic we have so relied upon now hastens our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. La Habrea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus Themis has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with. Pandemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take the time to restore order. If Pandemonium's cells were breached and their prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would obliterate in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that's why I must defy the directive of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that I'm doing so. The final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. Jeez Louise, man. They do a lot of talking. That's why I have the resolve to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future events, even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with the magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandemonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along. One with almost an unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder where he is now. How many souls has he saved? How many beasts has he slain since we last met? Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Griffin, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandemonium. Please make haste, I repeat. But before we make haste, we're going to have a long conversation about why we're going there, where we're going. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me. And now we come to this. It survived. Yes, the heart of Sobek. You have it? The tie that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power of Arasite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I think you both were putting an end to Athena's wickedness. I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu. Oh, geez. Oh, my geez.
I see.
Oh, okay,
Then
good.
Hephaestus' story has been laid bare.
How long was that
As
conversation?
has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into
It's 10:04 now. Let's see how long this lasts.
and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
That was about 20 minutes, yeah. That was the one thing about these stories. They did have a lot of talking going on.
So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel.
No, I don't. I don't.
You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of pandemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way. Or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation.
Wrap it up, B.
This all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare.
Good. We can stop talking
People
now.
of your age call this the ethereal sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that,
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
What is this?
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep.
You don't know the half of it.
The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its
You the Baywatch music. I wish I had that on cue. I would show bang that out right now. Are you guys almost done? Oh, yes, thank you. Welcome back, Griffin. I hope you said the farewells to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, 'tis a gift I could never hope to repay. As Lyra Brea said, I am not Ericthonius, yet I bear a part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he left in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. You know what I think it is? They didn't know how to make it just say goodbye. Just make it stop. So they added all this talking, you know, the fluff. Like a Dragon Ball Z story, like a Dragon Ball Z anime, like the Dragon Ball Z episodes. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervor like the likes of which I have not had since months. My research with the fervor like of which I have not in my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. Oh, jeez. The fuck is this? The more I try to make sense of what happened, the more my mind ties itself in knots. Okay, I have Claudian hire me at more. Oh, recount, or let's get this over with. Griffin, may I have a moment of your time? I would like very much to hear of the battle you fought within the pandemonium that appeared in our age. While I was fortunate enough to witness most events with my own eyes, I was not there to write down the blow-by-blow account. Your testimony will be a welcome and flavorful addition to my records. Okay. I fought this chick, Athena. She thought she was badass until I whooped that ass. It was too easy to think your foe would be even more fantastic than the ones you faced in the past. Truly, not even my wildest imaginings could come close to what reality gave us. I'm particularly fascinated by Athena and cannot help but wonder what she would have become if left to her devices. We were terribly close to finding out, and doubtless it would have been one of the last revelations of our lives. But she may not have gone far, so if not for the Arasite, which magnified her desires to an almost incomprehensible degree, just how could it influence one so is a matter well beyond the ken of modern scholarship. I believe you saw how twisted those under its way can become. When you faced the Lakavi, just what design did Ultima, the High Seraph, having bestowed the gift of Arasite to the poor souls? If Athena had achieved her dream of godhood, she may very well have been able to bend even our sight to her will, and soon the world would have followed suit. What a chilling end to my story, and a fascinating theory to add to my report, of course. I must scour our documents for any supporting evidence. Now I understand why you sent Resonard to fetch any scraps containing even a hint of crystalline machinations. Professor Claudian? I had noticed the important tasks that were being left neglected, and when I inquired as to the reason, poor Resonard explained that he could barely keep up with your request. Something must be done about this new obsession of yours. You must pursue it until you find the answers you seek. I believe you are on your way to discovery that will make you the envy of your peers, myself included. We often find breakthroughs only after shattering the rules of conventional research. I shall tend to Resonant's task, but you must promise me that your reports will be a thing of wonder. Of course, Professor, you have my word. I shall give every scenario a fair shake. Where evidence is lacking, imagination shall fill the gaps. I shall blend the lines between fantasy and science so skillfully that you will doubt if they were ever there at all. You guys, I would expect no less from one of my assistants. Before you put pen to parchment, I would be honored if you shared some of your idle musings with me. I will, Professor, I will. If you have interest, Phil, and I know you do, stop by any time and I will share the most recent theories. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You ain't got to share shit with me. I'm so good, bro. I'm so good. If I do any of these in Savage mode, I promise you I'm doing them unsynced. I promise you I'm doing them unsynced. Yeah, I'm doing them unsynced. All right, that's it for me tonight. We will be back tomorrow. I got to hit my dailies. I got to do my dailies. What's half of the fun? Doing them unsynced? Yeah, you're right. That is half the fun. That way I ain't got, no. We have all of our moves and we can hit a mother. Reward unclaimed? Why does it say that? Does it say that for everything now? No, just the dailies. Yeah, we got to knock out the dailies. I looked at the what's it called already, PvP. Oh, there's the ballroom etiquette book, a framer kit. There's a minion, a little blue Viking. I might get up to that minion. Yeah, I might get up to that minion. Let's see something. You know, you don't know how long it took me to find this place. No, doing them synced? Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. I want unsynced. Unsynced can be just as fun. We're not that high above that level. It'll still be a workout. It will still be a workout. I mean, I can do Crystal Conflict. Let's see. You got any mounts in here? Oh, I see minions. I see a hellified lot of minions. Okay, I can get those. I got those mounts. Commendation crystals. Okay. Only thing I want are mounts. Only PvP gear I want now is the set that won't be added for a long time, the air cell, and I really want the armlets. Definitely. Well, once they come in, we'll work to get them. We will work to get them. We'll PvP all weekend long for that. But hey, it's time for me to go to bed. I want to thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. It could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I greatly appreciate that. Remember to hit the like and the subscribe and all that jazz. All right, Kaylee, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do the dailies tomorrow, and then Friday night at 8, we will do. Friday night at 8, we'll do the Savage. We'll do the Extreme, not the Savage. I keep saying Savage. We'll do the Extreme and see how we fare with that. We'll watch a video on it first. We won't just do it. We'll watch a video on it first. But all right, let me go to bed. You take care too.